Here are 5 reasons why Season 1 of Castlevania Nocturne works. Number 1. Opening scene. The season opens with Richter Belmont as a boy, being saved by his mother, Julia Belmont, from the attacking vampire, Olrox. In a tense, dynamic scene, we witness Julia sacrificing her life to save Richter's life, as well as establishing the threat of Olrox. As Richter escapes, the scene also sets up part of his internal conflict, which pays off later in the season, tying into the fear that has seized him from losing his mother, and perhaps preventing him from wielding magic again. It's a powerful opening scene that achieves multiple storytelling purposes. Number 2. Strong antagonists. With the 18th century French Revolution set in the background, the series introduces a vampire queen, Erzsébet, as a formidable opponent to Richter and his friends. A strong antagonist can be used to push the protagonist to their limits, creating dramatic tension in scenes and help shape compelling character arcs. Richter only faces off against Erzsébet in the final episode, and he's unable to defeat her. We see her allies, including her second-in-command Jolta, and the Legion of Night Creatures providing additional obstacles for Richter and his friends throughout the series. These antagonists essentially get in the way of the protagonist achieving their goals, forcing the protagonist to make harder choices. Number 3. Dynamic fight scenes. Similar to the original series, Nocturne has several high-energy fight scenes, which has become a signature part of the show's style, as done by Powerhouse Animation. Combining parallax effects using background layers against the character animation, these fight scenes are cinematically staged while pushing the limits of what our eyes can track and read on screen. One of the best fights is when Richter regains the use of magic after meeting his grandfather, Just, and the two men fight off a series of vampires and night creatures by a lake. Number 4. Richter's character arc. The opening scene sets up Richter's character and gave us insight into his inner turmoil. In the years that follow as he grows up, he has become a skilled fighter, but something is missing. By the midpoint of the season, he has a breakthrough and chooses to live, regaining his ability to do magic. As he rallies with Maria, Annette, and Tara to fight Erzsébet, Richter grows into his heroic role, but also encounters his limits when he can't defeat the vampire queen in the end. This aesthetic choice to not have him save the day makes his journey compelling, as we want to see what will happen next. Number 5. Dark ending. Tara sacrifices herself to save Maria from Erzsébet. As Richter, Maria, and Annette flee the scene, they are soon surrounded by more vampires and night creatures. The tone of the final scenes lead us to believe that everything seems to be lost. Then there is a surprise reveal of Alucard, Dracula's son and a major character from the original series, swooping in to save them. Surprisingly, this reveal plays well because it's at the very end, and it feels like it sets up a second season with Alucard's possible involvement. Tone-wise, it plays as a bright note of hope against a largely despairing finale. Thanks for watching this video, and please let me know if you have any suggestions for other movies and series to analyze. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below for any movies and series suggestions.